Hey everyone, I'm Zoe from Sleepopolis, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing the Nectar Original Mattress. The Nectar is an all-foam mattress that has a classic memory foam feel, meaning you're really going to sink into this bed and feel the mattress contouring around your body. It's also a great value mattress and consistently makes our list for the best mattresses under $1,000. In this review, I'm going to discuss my thoughts about the Nectar, share how it performed on some of our Sleepopolis tests, talk about the pros and cons, go over the materials, and answer some frequently asked questions. Are you a memory foam lover, or have you tried it out and it's just not for you? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to read my in-depth review of the Nectar, Google Sleepopolis Nectar Mattress Review. Now, let's get into what the Nectar is all about. Okay, first up, I'd like to talk about how the Nectar felt. So I'd like to start out with firmness because that's going to give you one of the best ideas of how this mattress is going to feel for you. But before I go into that, I'd like to mention that firmness is subjective and is going to depend on factors like your body weight. And personally, I'm a lighter sleeper, so this mattress might feel different to me than it would to you. Having said that, I would give this mattress a 7 out of 10 on the firmness scale. I found it to be a little bit firmer than the classic medium firm, but I would like to mention that if you're larger, you're probably going to feel this mattress is a bit softer because I wasn't experiencing as much sinkage as someone with a larger body weight might be. Also, the Nectar as a memory foam mattress and an all foam mattress, it is going to get a bit softer over time, and this has just been unboxed. So you might feel this is a bit softer than I did. This mattress is that classic memory foam mattress, so if you were looking for that feel, this is definitely the bed for you. You're getting a lot of sinkage, a lot of contouring, a lot of pressure relief, and you're really feeling like you're being hugged and cuddled by the bed. So I personally really like this firmness level and amount of contouring for back sleepers because I think that they're gonna feel supported, but also get some nice pressure relief where they need it at the lower back. I also wanna mention that its cover feels pretty cool. If you're worried about overheating, that might be a good factor to know about. You're definitely gonna feel more in this bed than on top of it, but that is something that I would watch out if you're a combination sleeper. So if you're switching positions throughout the night, you're gonna feel really enveloped in this mattress and it's gonna be a little difficult to move. Also, I noticed that when I switch positions, I could still feel the imprint from my last position in the new ones because mattress has a very slow response to pressure. So overall, not my pick for combination sleepers. Okay, now that we've discussed my personal opinion about the Nectar, I'm going to tell you how it performed on some of our Sleepopolis tests. So first up is the pressure map test. So we do this test by laying a pressure map on top of the mattress, and then I line it in different positions, and the map measures the pressure in real time. And the pressure map will turn blue and green for areas of low pressure and yellow to red for high pressure. So first up, I'd like to start with my back. So here it was all blue. As I said, I was experiencing this as a really comfortable position. I think this is a great mattress for back sleepers. I was feeling that my weight was evenly distributed throughout the mattress. Next up, side. So as I said, for me, I felt a little bit of pressure when I was on my side of this mattress. There was some green, as you'll see in the pressure map. However, if you are a heavier sleeper or over time as you sleep on this mattress, you are gonna find it a bit softer. So I wouldn't go ahead and say this isn't a good mattress for side sleepers. I think it certainly could be, especially if you're of a larger body weight. Next up is stomach. There was a little bits of green, but it was mostly blue. But again, I felt this mattress is a bit firmer than I think other sleepers might feel it. And over time, I think that for stomach sleepers, there would be a bit more sinkage as they slept more nights on this mattress. So for me personally, I don't think the map is telling the full story here. You'd need to kind of lay on this mattress over time to really understand. Next up is the bounce test, where I drop a 10-pound ball and see how much it bounced. Pretty self-explanatory. Anyway, this mattress had pretty low bounce, doesn't really come as a surprise because all foam mattresses typically don't have much bounce, but I would like to say that it wasn't quite as low as I expected because this has such an intense memory foam feel. Okay, next up, our motion transfer test, and we do this pet test by dropping a steel ball from different heights that are meant to mimic different motions in bed. And then we measure those movements with a seismometer on the other side of the bed. So with each of these, there was a bit of a spike when I first dropped the ball, obviously increasing as I dropped it from higher heights. However, I did notice that these spikes were very brief, like maybe a second or something. So I would say that if you're not really easily disturbed by movement, this could be a good mattress for you. If you're a really light sleeper, you might want to go with something with a little better motion transfer. And so these motion transfer results mean that you're likely to feel a tiny bit of movement, but if you're not easily disturbed, I would go ahead and say that it's probably fine because it dissipated very quickly. Okay, next up is the edge support test. So edge support is a measure of how well the mattress holds up on its side, and I measure that by sitting and laying on the side. Overall, I was pretty impressed with the Nectar's edge support, especially because this is an all foam mattress, and with a lot of all foam mattresses, I don't see very good edge support. I kind of feel like I'm gonna fall off the edge, but I didn't on this mattress. And that's actually really good news for couples or larger sleepers, because they're gonna be able to take advantage of the full mattress surface area and not feel like they're gonna fall off the edge if they're sleeping over there. Okay, now I want to talk about the Nectar's materials. So to start off, it has a polyester nylon quilted cover, which is nice and breathable, and as you can see, it's removable, which is great if you want to wash it. Next up is a 3-inch layer of gel memory foam, and this layer has a super slow response to pressure, and the gel actually helps with cooling. Traditional memory foam does have a reputation for trapping heat, but this gel infusion helps keep it nice and cool. And next up, we have a 2-inch layer of what Nectar calls soft conventional foam. So this is kind of your transition layer that's gonna stop you from sinking all the way down into the harder base foam layer. And then last up, we have a 7-inch layer of high density foam, gives the mattress its support and prevents you from sinking all the way into the mattress. Okay, now that we've learned about the Nectar, I wanna go ahead and recap some of the pros and cons just to give you a final idea if you're interested in this mattress. So first up, I would say the pros are it's good for back sleepers, really nice mix of support and pressure relief. You're gonna feel the contouring at the lower back, which is especially good if you have back pain. So I would definitely recommend this to back sleepers, especially those who have back pain. Also, I think memory foam lovers are gonna love this bed. If you're just someone who loves that enveloping feel and wants to feel like they're hugged and cuddled by their mattress, this is gonna be one of the best mattresses for you. And next up, I actually really would go ahead and recommend this to couples. It had great edge support, and though the motion transfer, there was little spikes overall, they dissipated really quickly. So I do think that this is a good bed for those sleepers. Next up is cons. Overall, I think that this mattress isn't gonna have the support that stomach sleepers need. I think that over time, they're gonna find their hips kind of sinking into this mattress too much, which is gonna throw their spine out of alignment. That can ultimately lead to back pain. If you're a stomach sleeper, I'd recommend checking out one of our Sleepopolis roundups of our best inner spring mattresses. Those tend to have more support and are better for those who sleep on their stomach. Also, I wouldn't recommend this mattress to combination sleepers. I found it kind of difficult to change positions, and then again, when I did change positions, I could still feel the imprint from the last position I was in, and that wasn't super comfortable. Okay, next up I want to discuss some of the Nectar's policies. So first of all, they have what they call a forever warranty. This is basically a lifetime warranty. They're saying that no matter what, they will always, if there's a problem with your mattress, they will replace it throughout the entire time that you have it. Next up, there's a 365-night sleep trial. This is a really good sleep trial in my opinion. This is longer than I typically see, so that's definitely good news. And they offer free shipping. It's a bed-in-a-box mattress, which means it's gonna come compressed in a box to your door, and then you will take it out of that box and it will decompress. Okay, now I want to discuss some of our Sleepopolis FAQs that we get with most mattresses. So first up, can I flip it? No, this mattress is not meant to be flipped. The comfort layer is on top, and the bottom you're gonna have a very firm, high density foam that you're not gonna wanna sleep on unless you like a really firm mattress. But overall, don't flip it. Next up, do I need a box spring? No, this works with most bed frames, including adjustable bases, box springs, platforms, and more. And lastly, does the Nectar get softer over time? I did touch on this earlier in the review, but yes, as with any all foam mattress, it's going to get a bit softer over time. But if you're worried about this, you can flip it 180 degrees every 6 months or so. All right guys, that's it for my review of the Nectar Original Mattress. If you have any questions or want a personalized recommendation from me, let me know in the comments below. And make sure to follow Sleepopolis on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We are always doing really fun giveaways where you can win a new mattress, mattress covers, a whole lot of cool stuff. And you can always head to sleepopolis.com for all of your sleep needs.